Having double standards is better than having no standards at all. Have you heard that saying before? I've heard this decades ago, and every time I hear it, I kind of chuckle. And let me take you back to the late 90s. I was in university, and as a side job, I was working at a parcel sorting facility for the Post in the Netherlands. I worked a night shift because that way I could combine it with university, but also the night shift paid significantly more. So during the night shift, we often had people from the day shift come into the night shift for those same reasons. And quite often they would complain about management during the day shifts. They complained about, we need to punch a clock, we need to be on time, leave on time, and management, they apparently can come and go whenever they want. So once I made the mistake of trying to explain this to an uneducated workforce, and I explained to them that this is not a matter of double standards. This is a matter of completely different roles in the organization. For us, it is extremely important that we are on time, because if we are not on time, there's a lapse in productivity. For management, it doesn't really matter when they show up. They have a very different output. Their results are measured differently. So for them, it is less time sensitive when they show up to work or not. So obviously I was booed away because I was a student and therefore future management, and therefore they believed I would side with management. The matter of the fact was, it was an uneducated workforce. There was no link between management and the workforce. There was no clarity on what people's role was in the organization. They just knew that they had to sort parcels, but they had absolutely no understanding what the role of management was. And this is often the problem. When people start complaining about double standards, it's got nothing to do with standards. It has to do with a diversity in roles in your organization. So the next time you run into a complaining mob in your workforce or somewhere else, maybe the problem is not perceived double standards. Maybe the problem is an uneducated workforce and a lack of communication about the purpose and intent of the area where you work. Think about that. Cheers.